Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa. If you're new around here, I thought I'd introduce the vlog because I've been vlogging over the week and I hadn't actually introduced it. I do this a lot. I hope you're all well. Today's video is actually going to be like our next home project. So I know a lot of you have been waiting for the next home project and what we're up to. The next home project is the garage and we're going to be transforming the space. So within this video, I kind of talk through what we're doing to the garage, kind of explain why we need to change it and why we want to change it, and get started with the process as well. So I thought initially that this was just going to be a talk through of what we're going to do, but we ended up getting started, so I thought I would just share that as well in real time. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Let's get into it and then I'll talk you through my mood board later on as well. In the garage, because it is Project Garage, Mark and I have spent a few days clearing it out.
Not long.
A couple of days, haven't we?
I wouldn't say days, I'd say a couple of hours.
Yeah, to be
Literally.
fair. But this garage was full to the brim. We could not get in here, could we?
No, you couldn't move in here.
But it's all empty now. I thought we'd save you the clearing situation because it just takes time, doesn't it? So we have cleared the garage and this is how it looks because we're on, well, this is Project Garage. It's actually Project Home Gym, isn't it? Home gym / storage room. Like we're still gonna put like the bikes in here and bits and bobs, but we're going to use this for our home gym because obviously winter's coming up. We thought it'd be quite useful to have at least a treadmill in here and then some weights maybe over here as well.
At the minute, well, whenever we run,
the weather's getting worse. We did run in the winter because we started in February, so we did run in the rain and stuff, but it's just a lot darker in the mornings and Mark and I like to get our runs done quite early. So to save the waiting around, if we have a treadmill in here, it just gives us that extra option. So what we're really lucky with this garage, it is quite a wide garage. So it's not a double garage, but I would say it's like a garage and a half width-wise. We've already got the internal door, which is from the boot room, which is ideal. We've got an external door and we've also got a window for a bit of lighting, some natural light, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So if I bring you over here, you'll be able to see this side. And don't you think it looks really good? I mean, it's really big. I'm so glad it's all tidy now.
Wait, so even this door's painted white.
Yeah, we're going to paint that white, yeah. Yeah, that'll really brighten it. And bearing in mind, obviously, we haven't got proper lights in here yet. Mark is going to do the lighting, obviously. Electrician over here. Mark's going to be doing a lot of it. The usual, guys, the usual.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
This is a nice project, this one.
So I think it's going to be good. So we're thinking like a treadmill here.
This way.
That way, a long ways.
Like here, isn't it?
Yeah, and then we're going to have a TV on the wall here because we've already got a TV, like a spare one.
The way that these blocks step up, it's built to go there.
Yeah.
It's flush with the wall. Look.
Yeah, that'll look quite good, yeah, because it kind of steps in.
Really
So
nice.
I think to save on money and things, we're just going to paint the walls for now. So we haven't really got a plan at the moment, we're just kind of winging it. We're going to do this on a budget. So basically we're going to paint all of the block walls to white just to kind of freshen up and lighten up this room, make it feel a little bit more like a room. We're not going to bother skimming it or anything because I think it'll be fine as it is. It's literally just a garage, but it'll be fine. We've obviously got this wall here. This is the house wall.
This is the house used to finish here.
Yes, so they added this on.
The garage used to be in there.
Oh, was it?
That was the garage.
Oh, it was in the boot
See
room.
where they had fence here on the house.
Oh yeah.
The fence come off this way.
So they brought it into here. So we're going to put the running machine there, TV on the wall there, and then Mark's going to have like a little multi-gym over here. And then we just put some like mirrors up, that kind of jazz. And then over this side, we haven't really thought about it too much, but we might put like a bike rack on the wall possibly.
I think what you have to have is those big bars that come up.
Yeah, so we can put a couple of bikes up the top there. Also, we've got.
My bike will go underneath.
Yes.
To get the bikes in here.
But if you've got any ideas on what we should do, if you've done this yourself on a budget, let me know. Also, the flooring, we're not really sure what to do. We were thinking possibly just laying down some vinyl, you know, like what we've got in the kitchen. Just because it's literally only for the garage, it's no big deal. Like, we're not going to be lounging in here or anything. It's just quick and easy. Like, this is already flat. and kind of prepped, I would say.
Yeah, it's
This is
level.
even flatter than what our kitchen was because our kitchen had tiles underneath it and we laid vinyl over that and you can't even tell. So yeah, I think like a vinyl would be great. So yeah, maybe like a little seating area over there with like a mirror on the wall. There's going to be quite a lot of mirrors in here probably. We'll just, I don't know whether to go for like the IKEA vibes, get some IKEA mirrors and put them on the wall and just, yeah, we're going to board the ceiling. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, Celotex at first. So insulate the ceiling.
So, okay.
So we do like a proper job on that.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put a little heater in here. So
In the
if
winter.
you're working out doing the weights, you can turn the heater on. It'll be warm in here.
This is going to be really useful though because you can just come in from the house.
Yeah.
Come in here, do your little workout, gym session. Well, I'll only be using the treadmill to be fair, but
That big TV on there.
you've still got enough space. I feel like even with a treadmill in here, you've got some floor space if you wanted to do any other kind of workouts maybe around here. I feel like if we leave this floor space for like here
Yeah.
clear,
Yeah, nice.
and then you've got a little bit of space to do like workouts if you wanted to as well. But I think it's going to look good. So yeah, that's our kind of plan. Operation home gym on a budget.
So the plan.
See what we can do to make it look nice in here. I've just been like hoovering up and sweeping up in
Oh,
here. There's
very
so many cobwebs.
Oh.
Oh God, I did not like that. Spiders everywhere. So I'm hoping we can make this a little bit more spider proof because this is not the vibe. I like to share things in real time. I just think it's easier to do that, don't you? I think it's more realistic. Like nothing gets done in a weekend, guys.
Changed our ways.
I know, who are we? We've got to we've got to carry on now, haven't we? If we're doing a gym, we can't let it be like, you know.
Oh no, I'll use it.
You're going to have to use it.
I will use it.
Yeah. You're Mr. Motivator now, aren't you?
I'm there, baby.
We'll be in here doing these exercises like Mr. Motivator. Right, so another garage update. We actually have started work on the garage now. So Mark's been wiring the garage for the lights. So we've got loads of wires everywhere. Well, power and all of that stuff.
We've got plenty double sockets in here because you always
Yeah, you need sockets, don't you?
got 1,
It's useful.
2, 7 double sockets in here.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
But we don't
Going
know where
on.
we're going to put things, do we?
No, we do kind of, but not
And then
for...
obviously left this space
initially.
possibly for a mirror.
Yeah, but then if you're having your like little machine thing there, your multi-gym, you might not see.
Unless you have a long mirror on this pillar, right?
We never plan things, do we,
We had
really?
this conversation yesterday, we literally had no idea what we were doing.
No.
We're in the bloody builder's merchants, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we putting up where?
This is what we're like though, but it always comes together in the end, doesn't it? It's fine. And it's only a garage, guys. It's not like a big deal. We got some weathercoat paint, which is like a masonry paint here. We've got a new tub of that, which was left from the previous owners, I think, wasn't it?
I think, well,
And we've just kept it. I don't know, I can't remember. It might have been in the garage from before, but anyway, we found it in the garage. So we're just going to start painting it white. I know that's kind of like everyone paints the garage white and it's a bit boring, but we're just going to do that for
I'm
now.
intrigued to see what it looks like white, I think.
I don't know. I feel like these walls are going to suck this paint up
yeah,
so
it's gonna be a few
quickly.
coats, isn't it?
Yeah. So the first painting session is done.
Well, most of it on me.
And me, on my hands.
What happened is the brush dropped in the tub. I had to pick it up.
You're covered in paint.
I know, and I dried it all on my shirt.
Oh my gosh.
God,
But it looks so much brighter in here. We haven't done this side over here, look, you can see. Look how much brighter it
I
feels.
think if we can get one coat done all the way around today, we'll be happy, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, good. And then we obviously need some
And then we need to do the door.
satin wood or something.
Yeah. And then that plasterboard.
Well, I didn't do that bit because it needs like sand in a bit.
Okay, so it's another day and we've got more paint, but this time we've actually got a different colour. It's called Midstone, just more of a stone colour rather than keeping it all white in here. So we're going to go over this. This is like a primer, I suppose. We've kind of primed the walls now. Everything is white, but we're going to go in with the Midstone just to give it a little bit more warmth, I suppose. One day we're like, oh, let's paint it all black. Next day we're like, let's paint it grey. Next day let's paint it all green. And now we're just, let's paint it beige. Only because we're going to be getting, I think we're going to go for like a black floor, like, you know, the rubber mat. So then we thought, oh, we already just liked how bright this felt when we painted it white, didn't we? So then we were like, oh, if we paint it black, it might feel a little bit too dark. So, and then we thought, oh, green, but then we paint everything green in our house. So we thought best not do it green. So we went for the other alternative, which is beige. Oh, the thing is like, it's just faff, isn't it? If you've got to repaint things. I know you can repaint everything, because I even thought burgundy would be nice, but we wanted to get a masonry paint, and then we wanted to just be able to buy it in the shop, and they didn't really have many dark colours apart from grey or black. And yeah, we do want to add some features, like a bit of wood here and there, and obviously the mirrors. So I think if we just go for the beige as like a base colour, then we can add a little bit more interest with the accessories and the mirrors and stuff. So anyway, it's feeling much brighter in here. We did also go to like this farm shop the other day, because we were thinking of getting the stall mats. So they go in like you know, like where the horses stay and that. What are they called?
Stables.
A stable, that's it, like stable mats. So they're slightly cheaper than the garage mats that you can buy, which are for gyms, but they had the little bobbles on them, like little tiny bobbles, which is fine. But I just thought we might just go for the garage mats now, just because they're flat and they'll be easier to clean. So anyway, that was what we were thinking with the floor now. We're definitely not doing vinyl, are we, on the floor, because it's just too thin, and with the running machine and that, it's going to be really heavy. We did go to the running machine shop the other day, but I'll chat to you about that another time. But anyway, we're going to get painting. I'll show you what it looks like once we've got a coat on. Point you watching us paint again. It's not that fun, is it? God, more painting for us. Right, so we've painted the walls. That was really quick, actually. It didn't take us long at all. I think it's because we had the white paint underneath. Bricks like soaked up that white paint, didn't it? So it gave us a great base. And the colour that we've put on the walls, when I put it on there, I was like, oh my God, this is like really yellow and not beige. Actually, I really love it. It's more like a caramel colour, and it works really well, doesn't it? Because it adds some warmth. We're going to be adding some like black accents. We're going to like paint the window black, paint the door black. So I feel like actually it's going to work really well with this colour. So let me show you how it looks. It's hard to see in here now, isn't it?
Wow.
But this is how it's currently looking, which I just think it looks much nicer than the white, actually. It's hard to see. Look, you can't even see it on the camera very well, look. It's hard to see, isn't it? But, well, you can see there, like, white, and that's the kind of contrast, but it works really well. We're gonna paint this door.
Yeah.
Same colour as that, I would say.
Yeah, blend it in.
So just paint all of that. So that whole section still is going to be the same colour. And then we're going to put a mirror on the door, I think, because I feel like that's a good spot to have a mirror right in the middle.
Nothing in that way, is it?
Because I did say, oh, let's panel the door, but then I thought, actually, we could put a mirror on there as well. So do that. Black flooring. It looks really desaturated on this camera because it's warmer in person, the colour. It's really nice, but obviously we haven't got the garage door open properly. But yeah, it's a nice colour. It works well in here. It's like that. There you go. You can get a bit more of a true colour there. It's more of like a sandy caramel.
100%.
Yeah, it works really well in here. I need to clean up this window and then paint this black. I feel like that'll look much nicer. Okay, so I thought it was about time that I talk you through the mood board that I've created, because as you know, I've been a little bit like, oh, let's wing it, we'll just do whatever. But now I've actually got to the point where I've created a little bit of a mood board to give you a better vision of what we're creating. Obviously, this is just a garage. We're not doing anything crazy. We could have done things like skimmed all of the walls and made it feel like a proper room, but it's just a garage at the end of the day, and it's just where we want to house our like equipment, which is literally a running machine and some weights and things. We're not obviously massive into fitness, but we do want to have our running machine so we can do our runs inside when it's really rainy and like terrible weather, and just for the convenience. So yeah, basically we still want it to be a space that we can kind of keep as a garage if we need it to be, and also use for gym space as well. So this is the mood board. It's kind of giving the colours that we're going for in the garage. You can see we've got the Midstone paint, which is by Santex. That's the one we ended up going with, and it's a really lovely camel caramel colour, so like a really rich caramel colour, which I actually think works really nicely in the space because it makes it feel really nice and warm, which I like. The floor, you can see we've got the kind of floor tiles there. They're like really big gym mats. I think they're 1 metre squared, so they're large mats that you put down onto the floor. Because they're so weighty, you don't really need to kind of stick them to the ground. So I think that's what we're going to go for. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that is the, you know, we're 90% sure that we're going to go for those. You can then see we've got like a TV in there, which of course we're going to have on the little TV nook. On the board there, you can see as well we've got some plywood, and that is basically going to be for the ceiling. And then a few plants and things, and gym equipment obviously. So the treadmill, we haven't 100% decided on the treadmill yet. We went to a fitness shop. We had to go on a few different treadmills. We had a budget in mind for what we wanted to spend. I did also look on Facebook Marketplace, but there wasn't really anything that really suited us. So we're going to go with one, I think, by the brand Soul, and it's the Soul F80, I think it's called. So we were originally looking at the F85, but it's currently sold out and it's not going to be in stock until November time. The only differences with the F80 and the F85 is the screen size. I'm not too bothered about the screen because we're already going to have a TV in there anyway. And the fact that it doesn't do like decline, well, most running machines don't decline anyway. So I think that's going to be something that's not really a problem for us. So I think we're going to go with the F80. We're just having a little chat through it all at the moment and just making sure there's nothing else that we want. But we have had to go on it in the store and it did feel really nice to run on. So I think that's what we're going to go for. And then we need to get a multi-gym as well for Mark. So that's our kind of thoughts on the equipment. But yeah, that is the mood board, just to give you a little bit of a vision, just to kind of bring it together a little bit more. Okay, so that is the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching it and seeing the garage kind of transform bit by bit as we've gone on. We've had a really busy week getting it all done, and I'm so happy with how it's looking so far. Once the ceiling's done, I think he's moving on to the electrics and getting all of the plug sockets in and the lights, and then we can get the floor down and get the equipment in. I do need to do a little bit more painting, like I need to paint the windows and things like that. I'm going to get that done, and also the garage door we need to paint. I think we're going to paint that white, just again to kind of bounce the light around a little bit. So yeah, those are the plans. Hope you enjoyed this video and seeing what we've been up to this week. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what videos you would like to see next, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.